Hey, Apex traders, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully, you guys having a great day. Hopefully, having a great start to the week. Lots of activity this morning. Lots and lots of opportunity this morning as well. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well in your funded accounts. Let us know in the comments down below how you guys are doing. Have you passed your evaluation? Have you not passed the evaluation? Are you struggling with it? Is it that are you struggling with in these markets? So, on to today's analysis. We went ahead and posted that video a little bit ago for the S&P and E-mini, for those of you that trade that, along with us, the Apex traders as well. So what we had today was big spot in the market. So go ahead and review the analysis video so you can know what that spot is. That plays in part to how we trade this Apex account. So what we were looking for was for the SPY to test or the E-mini to test a very key spot in the market, which it did. Then what we began to look for was our setup. You guys have been watching along with these videos. We had a great setup today in the market, provided a great opportunity, and we were able to recover a lot of the losses. Now, as far as the losses go, out of the open, we had a bit of a technical issue with the Ninja platform. Um, Not too familiar with the Ninja platform. It is a little bit non-intuitive than what we're used to. We typically trade on Trade08, which is our normal broker. But for this Apex challenge, they only use the Ninja platform. So we're still getting a little bit used to it, a little bit adapted to it. Uh, we were looking for a trade early in the day out of SPY 422.33. And what we ended up doing was tripling our position size unintentionally. And we'll go ahead and show here how that happened. Uh, Something to let you guys don't make the same mistake. So to start the day off, we were red just over 5,000 or so. I believe it was about 5,000. Uh, again, unintentionally, it was a bit of an error, human error on our part, but lesson learned. Something that you learn each and every single day, especially when trying new stuff like this. And then we caught a great trade on our setup, our 2 yellow bar setup. If you know what that is, you've been watching these videos. We'll go ahead and go over that trade, and that allowed us to go ahead and recover a little over half those losses. So we're sitting currently red on the day, $2,450. So still not a bad day, especially given the technical error that occurred. And we'll go back and look to make that and then some the rest of the week. So let's go ahead and review the charts. All right, there's our SPY. So this is what we were looking for. A test hold of this 422.33, which you can see what we're doing now. We just wrapped up the analysis video on the day. Go ahead and watch that. We'll go through and do a breakdown about these numbers and what we're looking for as the overall analysis. But for now, let's go ahead and just talk about today's Apex trades. Here we go. So here's our Apex page that we use. So this is our indicator. What we have here is a nice initial move out of the open. This is what we look for. Right here, we've been discussing the same thing each and every single day. Same setup every day on these videos. First yellow bar, right? You get the initial move. Watch that initial move fail, breaks the low, and where do you get the uh, next yellow bar? In this particular case, happens to be right at support, which was 4,196.50. So we posted that in the morning for our members in our chat room. We gave them the range on the ES. So we said the range today would be 4,196.50 to 4,246.50. And oh boy, did it stay in there nice and pretty. Look at that. Touch the top, come back to the bottom, go back up. So out of the open, let's go ahead and talk about the error we had today. Let me pull up the Ninja screen. So here's the Ninja screen. You can see we are currently sitting red, 2,450 on the day. Now that was a technical error. You can see over here what we were doing out of the open. We used the chart trader and then on occasion the DOM over here. But what we had was this set. You can see here, J9 backtest, and see how that quantity automatically adjusts to 5. We initially planned on grabbing one and building into this move, right? We're going to build into this move, into this range. Looked over, and turns out that the trades we were entering were 5 at a time. So 5, 5, 5. And we have that here on the chart trader. But what we did is I went ahead and clicked down to 1 like that. Clicked over here, set the order, and then I'll demonstrate that so you guys can see. So let me set a live order here now. Set it far off, like up here. So notice what it does here. Watch this quantity so you guys don't do the same mistake. Watch how this quantity adjusts. So I'm going to set a sell limit.
Order submitted.
Cancel that order.
Order canceled.
Look at that. It goes right back to 5. Notice that. So when we were entering orders over here out of the open, we're like, yeah, sure, sweet. We're entering one at a time, building into this, and it turns out we were entering at 5 at a time. So that was very, very unfortunate, and then had to manage out of that position. So all this was the management. We were able to catch a little bit of a rise here, and a little bit pops sells here. So we ended up closing out this trade for about 3,500 red closed. At its worst, we were about 5,000 red on this thing. So after the management portion, when we closed out the initial trade, started to manage our way out of this and ended about 3,500 red or so with some management, and then plus this good trade here. Let's go back to the chart. We'll go ahead and discuss that with you guys. So here's that trade. Again, same setup we talk about each and every single day. Right? Yellow bar, first move, create the triangle, make that little break, watch for the cycles, little breaks, second yellow bar, take an entry, ride that baby up. Not that difficult, nice and easy trade. Right here. We go ahead and set the stop. Stop is pretty much automatic. Does all the calculations for you. Let me show you how to set that up. Right here on this low, you have a 2546. Just like so. Stop automatically calculates and goes in real time. So it's giving it to you and adjusting for every candle move, like so. So nice, easy trade there. We didn't get enough size on this one. We had to manage the risk reward in case this went down, given that our initial window of risk was already gone on the day due to the earlier mishap. So we were only able to grab, I think it was like 2 or 3 on this one. 2 profits off at 10 points. 2 more profits off at yeah, I can pull that up on Ninja. See where the profits were. So here's the entry. So 10 profits off. Looks like about 10 points. I was right. About 10 points or so. Took another one off at 10 points and then the all out at 45.29. I remember that. Go back to the chart. All out at 45.29 zone right here on this push. And shortly after the ATR was hit and stopped. So if you held it or you had larger size, that is when you stop out, is when this trailing stop is hit. So not a bad, pretty easy trade. Still continue up, still following the analysis, but with the other mishap, one good trade, and not going to go ahead and risk any more on this account due to the trailing stop. For those of you Apex traders, you know how the trailing stop works in Apex. You have to manage that very tightly and very carefully. So that's where our main priority here is with this account, is go ahead and manage that trailing stop and not mess that up. I'm going to try to make this into a funded account, and then once the funded account, we're going to grow this to 100K. That is the plan, and we'll have this all on YouTube for you. So, without further ado, any comments, questions, please leave them in the section below. Otherwise, be sure to like the video, comment in the comment section. Let us know how you're enjoying these videos, how you guys did today. Are you an Apex trader, or are you just a futures trader? Do you trade the SPY options? What do you trade? Hey, traders, quick update. We're just wrapping up this video, as I'm sure you just finished watching the rest of it, and actually a trade setup came in. So Tesla got hit here with some news based on the Twitter news as well. Twitter was taking they were considering their offer. That was this morning. And right now, the news just came out that they might not consider it. Also, that Trump will not be allowed on the platform. So Tesla goes ahead and takes a hit. Tesla's a big part of the index. What happens when Tesla gets hit? The market gets hit. So we went ahead and caught this downturn here, set up our ATR just like we saw on that long setup a little bit ago in the video. No, we made the video when the market was like right here. So where we are now, about 45 minutes in from the last part of the video you just saw. Went ahead and caught this short here. We'll go ahead and pull that up on NinjaScript for you. We set our ATR and nice and trailing, nice beautiful trade here. So that went ahead and put us on the day. Here's the Ninja. So now we are red $1,125 on the day. And you can see the short here. So the short was right here on the entry. Hurried up and set up our trailing stop and was piecing out profits all along the way. Last final take was right here. So not a bad day after a morning mess up. I don't know if you saw the rest of the video. You saw the mishap in the AM. And now this makes up for that. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the day with $1,125 red, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for more opportunity. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.